Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. For the last week I've been working on the Dodge, and I still have nothing to show for it, because I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. Probably something ignition related, but I haven't been able to work on it today because I don't know if you can see the window, but the weather is pretty bad. And there's forest fires around where I live. So, it's an inside type of day today. Instead of actually working around, I just want to do a little garage tour and show what my working environment is like. So I'm going to start over at that door and I'll kind of work my way around. So starting at the door, I walk in. I have my air compressor, the light switch for the air compressor. It's wired up so when you turn that on, it gives power to this outlet. I have my garage jackets as well as hats, thermostat, just random umbrellas, canes. Umbrella comes in very handy. Rains a lot around here. Still wet outside. And I have a whole bunch of stuff under my workbench here, of which I spent 2 hours earlier today cleaning. In earlier videos, you can see when I'm working over here, there's just like piles of stuff there and here. Can't really put anything down, but it's finally cleaned out, sorted everything out. Got plenty of room now. Rip in the window. It's fine, I can still see through it. If all else fails, use duct tape. We have a lot of little signs like that around. I love this one. It says, please use udder door, and if you look, it's cow udder. We've got the wall of keys. I have every key to my town here. And I actually found more today when I was cleaning. I even found a Mazda key. Which is weird because we've never owned a Mazda before. So I don't know where Grampy got the key from. But I don't really care. Yeah, got everything sorted out. Whole bunch of hardware. Stickers, mothballs. All the tape in the world. All the wire I could ever need. Whole bunch of little cans around. As well as this. That can's weird because there's only a little bit left in it, but it's never been opened. It had a leak in it or something. More hardware. These cat litter boxes are full of nothing but hardware. If I open this one up, I use that a lot. It's important. A garage freezer. I have freezies from when I was a child, so about decade to 12 years old. Those will stay in there forever. In the fridge, I got Powerade and a lot of stuff that's also been in here forever. We had you can see brown on the ground there. We had a Kool-Aid bag. One of those down there, we had 3 of them. One exploded, we cleaned it, and then the other one exploded. I've got my first wall of chemicals. Just a whole bunch of 2-stroke oil, lubricant, engine enamel. A lot of stuff. And I have my carb kit, or my carb stuff here. I found a box in the garage dedicated to the Datsun. There was a carb kit in that, which makes me angry because I had to buy a carb kit a while ago. There's a carb kit too, I don't remember what in that box. And just more hardware. Got some chairs. The toolbox that has never been closed. Look at this paint and look at this paint. This has never been opened. It's never seen the light of day. And it never will, because I don't close this. Got a whole bunch of stuff on top of that. It's for my air hoses. we ran it so that the air hose, it goes like right under the door and it just goes behind everything else. Makes it nice because we can just drive a car right up in front of this door, then just put air in the tires or blow something off. Another jack. Over here I have my welder. Welding helmet, welding gear, the world supply of vice grips, and a table I found in the barn. Which, I have a lot of tables. Because there's one over there, one there, one there, one there, here, and this one was cleaned off. It's just a lot of junk on the floor too. This is all from the Whizzer. This is the second wall of chemicals. Got oil. Lamp oil from Canadian Tire. Inside my little cupboard here, I have a whole bunch of car accessories. I have like 3 packs of fuzzy dice. There's one there, there's a black one up there, and I think another one got buried over there. Just a lot of car accessories. Fun stuff to look at. When I get the Dodge running, I am going to put fuzzy dice in it, because I want to. Whole bunch of badges. Fargo badge, I love that. Too. And we had a GMC Jimmy at one point. It had a skip in the engine and then stopped working. So. Moving around the Datsun's old seats that I've yet to move. I have third table, which I usually just use this. You've probably seen it in a few thumbnails if you watched other videos. Because I'll take a picture like right here and said object will be right in the middle. Just because I found out that if I have a plain background, it makes the thumbnails a lot higher quality. So I've been doing that. Got a little oil lamp. That still works well when the power goes out. I still use that. This is the Whizzer's old air filter stuff and engine pulley. A whole bunch of stuff. Drill press and belt sander, as well as the bench grinder. Couldn't remember the name. And I don't know why, but we have a lot of outlets, and I'm still not sure of what this light switch does combined with that. But I think the combination it's in right now gives power to the back cabin. So I'm going to leave it like that. And over here I have Neighborhood Rider sitting where it always sits. Doesn't take up much room. And every once in a while I'll sit on it too. No, this is the Rock Auto box. I got the computer for the Dodge, and they also gave me a sticker or a magnet. So that's nice. All my flambeaus, just random paper. That's where I got the newspaper for the start of the video. This is my carburetor table. It is a Singer sewing machine table. It had, I made a little connecting rod for it so it would work. If I line it up. Yeah, that happened. When I was making the rod, it got a little splinter in it. And as I was using it one day, it got caught and just cracked, or got ripped right in half. So I haven't fixed it since. It was nice while it lasted though. Yeah. And I use this for my carb table, just because it's nice high off the ground. And I have a light right overhead. So I've got all of my penetrating oils, carb clean, that's more like sludge, and just a whole bunch of tools. I even have this tiny little vise. It's about 3 inches long. Works well though. Got all my towels for waxing truck, gloves, extra hardware and stuff. I don't even know what that is. Some electric motors lying around. I have to put that back on the Whizzer. I only found that like a week ago. So I'll have to put that back on. It would make it look nicer. Whole bunch of ignition stuff. Don't know for what. Any Michelin boxes are for the Datsun. Same with Napa. Well, I found like there's a whole bunch of Ford and GM stuff. And then I have my table of oils. One of these goes to the moped, one of these goes to everything else, and I don't remember which one. And that's coolant I put in the truck. That's the Whizzer's old carburetor setup. Got my wall of belts. Belts and hose clamps. As well as a GM oil can down there. And I have Santa. Why do we have a little cutout of Santa? I don't know. Real question is, why do we have a bigger cutout of Santa? Every time I walk in, because it's right across from the door, so right when you walk in, you get a nice look at Santa. And on the end wall here, I have a nice poster of the Fords. Model T. We had a Mercury that looked identical to that one right there. I wish we still had it. And my friend for my birthday gave me this. He gave me a Ford Econoline. Even though he had 3 Datsun Hot Wheels lying around, but never gave me one of those. And I have a little Datsun calendar. Axes, coolant for the Datsun I never threw out. And the Datsun. It fits in here quite well. I have a lot of room. It's 5 feet wide and 14 feet long. So there's quite a lot of room. Because if I back into the far corner, you can see just how small it is compared to the rest of the garage. Oh yeah. And on the roof there's a lot more stuff too. I got my little work light I put out for the Whizzer. Got the Tin Man, wagons, a boat motor, the Buccaneer boat motor I think, little toy tractor, bikes, and that bike there has a history to it. It's in that paper, but I'm too short to reach it with the truck in the way. And I think that was just a children's bike. Wheel for something over there. And more badging on that cabinet. The downstairs, it's not a big garage, but it's big enough for what I need. Because this is where the Whizzer used to be, and I'm going to have to start working on it soon, so I have to move these chairs out. But as for now, that's the bottom part of the garage now. I'm going to make my way upstairs and show you there. Once you get upstairs on the ladder, it looks like it's a big drop, but it's only like, what, if I'm 6 foot tall, it's only like 10 feet. And I trust the infrastructure of this garage. Entire building shook. Yeah. Up here, this is where we keep a lot of just random stuff that we didn't have room for. So we have a little jetliner wagon, All Pro Express, just a whole bunch of little wagons, sleds, Christmas lights, and just a lot of lights. We have railings for the house, which I should take down because we need one. This walkway, this is how much room I get to walk around. So that's about like 16 inches, 14. You don't want to fall down there though. This bike's being supported by winch. Little overkill in my opinion, because that probably weighs more than the bike, but I'm not the one who hung it up here, so I don't know. Yeah, there's that boat engine, the outboard. We've just got a lot more stuff up here. Clocks, birdhouses, model boat. What's that? Something from Sears. I can't read it, I'm looking through the camera. Sears Custom Deluxe? It's one of those boards you roll on. Oh. Yeah, walking through, we have brand new tricycle for a child. I think in here, yeah, it's a whole bunch of magazines. I think that one was, the one you're looking at right now was dated at 71 or 72. And what I find funny with those is that when you're reading through, you'll find cigarette ads, and it'll say in the corner that the general surgeon has determined that smoking may be bad for you. So it just shows what the 70s was like, that smoking might actually harm you. Here I got a whole bunch of doorknobs, brand new, never been opened. Because Grampy was a landlord, so a lot of those were useful just in case you need to switch out a lock or something. So makes it very convenient for us because our locks break sometimes. Like I tried to open the door like 2 weeks ago. It wouldn't open. I pulled on it, heard a crack, and the lock on the inside disintegrated. Got some posters. Well, a poster. I don't want to pull on that one too hard just to read behind it. Scared it'll rip. Got some apple juice. Someone got to it before I did. I think there's like a lot of coolant stuff in here, but just a lot of boxes. It's really cramped in here. And I want to clean it out at some point. Actually, what's up there? Nothing. Here. I want to clean it out in here, but I don't have time. Because I'm busy working on the cars whenever I do have free time. And right down here, very familiar looking truck. Gives you a really different view from when you're up here. I don't think there's that much else to show. It's just a lot of junk we have lying around, and a lot of junk and stuff that I'm working on too. Like I said, that little pile down there on the ground. Zoom in a little bit. That's all stuff for the Whizzer, like that little bolt there. In that circle, you probably can't see it that well. But that's just for, that's for something that's coming soon on the Whizzer. I haven't started working on it yet, but I'm going to. Right when I get a chance. So. I don't think I have anything else to show. Just gonna make my way down. I'll end the video there. Made my way down. And I forgot to mention, we also have road flares for highway workers. These are actually really cool. I lit one up once. Not all that bright, but I think it's more just to show people that there's someone working, kind of like hazard lights. But that's cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.